Brett Richter here at the CPTC in Beausejour, Manitoba. We are getting ready to run the 62nd edition of the Canadian Power Toboggan Championship. And I am very happy to have with me last season's winner, Blaine Stephenson. Welcome, Blaine.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you back up here in Canada.
Yeah, we wouldn't miss it. It's a great event, premier crown jewel, so happy to be back.
Nice to have some ice, huh?
Yeah. Track, as usual here, looks great. Practice time today and Friday is always a bonus, and CPTC rarely lets us down, so yeah, it's been awesome.
Good. You're coming in here as the previous champion. There's a strong field in the Pro Champ division this year, 27 registered, and I think I've seen every one of them here. So you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, well, based on the season we've had, yeah, it's been more down than up this year, I think. So we've got some, we've done a little bit of work over the time that we've had off, and we need to be perfect to have a shot. You do.
You brought it up, and I guess last year you were so dominant in the Pro Champ class and in the Pro Star Cup Tour. This year hasn't gone that way for you. It looks right now like there's skidoos at the top of the top 3 spots and potentially on the podium. What changes in a year?
Honestly, we don't know. We're not that far off of time, speed, things like that, that we were last year. And I think there's a few, I've had a few drives that have not been good. So very, can look in the mirror and say that I gave away the Bonnechere Cup, a few different other races. We just didn't feel competitive in Valcourt. So it's weird year to year that we go through that, but team's been working hard, and we're confident we can compete the rest of the, compete this weekend. So
sure. Yep. Yeah, there sure is a lot going on this year too. It's just been a unique year with travel, with ice conditions and all types of stuff. So I think everybody's battling through it, and some are doing a little bit better than others. But I know that you bring your A game every time you can. Who's here at the track that helps you make that happen?
Yeah, so everybody at obviously my wife comes to all the races, my mom and dad, crewing the sled every weekend, but huge shout out to the Wall brothers, Dave Dermont, everybody back at the shop, Dustin, Jeff, Terry, Jordan, Mary, Brandon, Tom, everybody that helps us out there. We're working really hard. So thank the rest of the crew too, the whole Betcher family. They'll all be here this weekend, so we're excited to have everybody. And then all of our sponsors, Polaris, Walker Evans, Woody's Traction, FXR, Walker Evans, all the Wall sponsors, Ultimax Belts, RCCA Co-op, CAMSO, Power Mad. There's a whole list of them.
That's a list.
Yeah, Omni Training Facility. But never want to forget anybody.
No, you certainly don't.
Yeah, I think I still do.
I have a technical question for you that I think people would find interesting. You shared a GoPro video when you were racing and your belt flipped. Showed a sudden change in RPM, a jerk to the machine, just a whole bunch of different things. As I'm talking to people I know about snowmobiling, we don't understand how a belt flips. Can you talk us through that a little bit?
Yeah, we don't fully understand either.
But okay.
Basically, our champ sleds spin 10,300 RPMs, so we turn a lot of RPMs, and we really bury the belt on each side of the clutch. So you're running as much sheave on the primary, and you're running it as deep into the secondary as you can. We're trying to optimize our speed that way, and clutching efficiency and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. Valcourt has not been good to us with belts. We blew one while we were leading in 2020. We blew one the heat before 2023. Luckily, during the final, everything held together. But even back to when we were running our own sled, we had belt troubles. So it's definitely made us scratch our head. But a lot of RPM, a lot of clutch
adjustments,
and just happens. You get a rough track, so.
Right.
Happens.
You were able to correct that, weren't you? Because there was a red flag?
Yeah, got a red with not many laps to go, and was able to flip it over. And honestly, we were surprised, one, that it didn't blow while it was flipped, and then two, that it held together as well as it did. It didn't chunk anywhere. It's a tough old bird there. So, got it flipped over, and I went in. We break in belts all the time, but I took off from the paddock first, and I made did as much driving around as I could, getting it through the sheaves, trying to, make sure that it was conformed back to the sheaves as much as it could be. There really wasn't a lot of rubber on the clutches, so was kind of excited, and then we started driving up to them. A few more laps would have been interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
But
But that's the way the season's gone, right? A few more laps, it would have been interesting.
No doubt.
That'd be the name of the season for you.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to wrap this up with what we are calling the FXR Fast 10.
Sweet.
All right. You ready? Mm-hmm. French fries or onion rings?
French fries.
Blondes or brunettes?
Blondes. A blonde.
A blonde. One solo. Mountain bike or road bike?
Oh, road bike lately.
Okay. Dimples or freckles?
Freckles.
Fleece or flannel?
Flannel.
Would you rather go camping or go to a beach?
I'd rather go camping.
Dance class or a cooking class?
A cooking class.
If you were dating, would you use a dating app or would you be old school?
Oh, I'm a pretty old school guy. Luckily, I don't have to deal with the dating scene.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Don't get this one wrong. Reese's or Snickers?
I always forget which one it is. Snickers.
You want to try again?
Reese's.
Thank you.
I could have both.
Driver of the number 102 Polaris, Mr. Blaine Stephenson. Good luck. Stay safe.
Thanks.